If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the latest updates.
So last time we were discussing about the transfer requirement. We also have a look at the inventory management IM and the WM warehouse management, movement type, mapping. Okay. And that is a prerequisite to discuss before we start discussing the transfer requirement. And we also saw that the movement type that we create, there we have a flag that manual TR is allowed or not allowed. This is the first thing. And wherever we map the or interface or link the IM and the WM movement types, there we have the setting for automatic creation of TR is okay. For if you want automatic TR creation, we have to come to the mapping of IM and WM. And if we want to allow the manual TR creation, then we have to enable that setting in the define movement types. Okay. So let me log in the system. Right. Just a quick walkthrough. Execution. Yeah, warehouse management. Okay. Then under the activities, where we have the transfer. Okay. So define movement types. Okay. So here we have defined movement types for our warehouse. All right. I defined two movement types. Yeah, 101 and 601 for ZWM. And if you go in this define movement types, the movement type definition, this flag I was talking about. 1 minute. Manual TR creation allowed. Okay. Generally, as we discussed last class, that the requirement, the transfer requirement, which is coming from your MM, SD, and PP modules, there you will have an automatic TR creation. Okay, so in those movement types, and what kind of that movement type? It's a 101, 601, okay, or 201 against the order. Okay, these kind of movement types, where in these movement types we do not see any manual TR creation allowed. But in case of business requirement, if they also want to create a manual transfer requirement in the warehouse against those movement type also. So we can have the setting here. Okay, but in standard, they do not enable this flag. Okay. 1 minute. All right. So I will enable this flag. All right. The system is running very slow. Give me just 1 minute. Very slow. Let me just reset. One minute. All right. Let's continue. So here we have a annual tier creation flag we're discussing. Now let's get back. So what we'll do now, we will create one transfer requirement manually. Okay. And to create the transfer requirement manually, we should use a T code LB01. Okay, LB01. Now, what we have discussed about transfer requirement, that this is a kind of an initial trigger, a kind of a reference document before we start creating any kind of a movement in the warehouse. Okay. Now here we have two concepts. One is the transfer requirement, and then we have transfer order. If I give you the analogy to understand, then it is just like a purchase requisition and then purchase order. Okay. So the actual execution or the actual movement of the stock will be done by transfer order. But to create the reference for the transfer order, we have transfer requirement. And now we will create one transfer requirement manually using T code LB01. Okay. Now the warehouse is ZWM. Movement type. We have created only two movement type, 101 and 601, out of which we'll pick the 101. Okay, enter. We have to enter one requirement number, which is, in case of automation, this number will generally generate automatically itself, and we have to maintain the sequence also. Okay. And if you want to know what is the latest sequence or what is the current number going on, for which what we can do, we have two reports. One is LB10, another is LB11. Okay. LB10 and LB11. So if I take it at report LB10, so let's have a look at the report LB10. Okay. Now, this is display the transfer requirement specific to any storage type. So we are not looking any specific to any storage type. As of now, we are looking for all the transfer requirements. So we have only one transfer requirement created. Okay, with number 1. Okay. This was a report for storage type. Specific transfer requirement, if you want, then we can use the LB10, this report. Okay. Otherwise, if you want to look at the transfer requirement, how many transfer requirement for a particular material, that report is your LB11, LB11, right? Okay. So come to this. Meanwhile, then plant and now one change. There's this WM warehouse I assigned to another plant 1710 now. Initially, we took the plant 0001. Okay, so I changed this. I changed the mapping because for the 0001 plant, the material management that the closing period and the open period is actually is coming around 1998. All right, so it's a long way to open those period till 2023. Okay, so I took the latest, which is recently used company code, and the plant which is 1710, and there I assigned my warehouse ZWM, which we have created. Okay, since I do not have created any data, no transaction data, so system will allow you to change the warehouse number now at the beginning. Okay, to the plant and the storage location combination. So that is the only change I did. So I took the plant now 1710. 1710. Right, and the storage location I created is 171Q, specific to this warehouse, and material number 94. One seven six Q, sorry, 176Q. Okay, now give the TR quantity, how many quantity you want to create for this TR. Let's say I want to create the transfer requirement for 2 order, or let's say around 50 pieces. Just give 50 and enter. Okay, the error is gone now. Enter. Okay, so I created the transfer requirement for material number 94 for 50 quantity. Now you can see here, you guys can see here, the serial number. It is starting from 2 because the serial number 1 we have already entered. So here you won't see that the serial number where we already entered the quantity and the material number. So where we can see, we have to come to this item overview. Okay. Now, when you click this item overview, system will take us to the another screen. Okay. You see here, this is your serial number 1. Okay, this is the serial number 1 where we have entered item number 94. Okay, our plant and the storage location combination. So this plant we can use 1710, we can use. Okay, 1710 plant we can use. So the system is running very slow. Yeah. So this plant 1710 we all can use. You guys just have to create one storage location of your own. You guys can copy this storage location 176Q and assign your warehouse number. This plant has all the setting of MM and PP and SD configuration is also assigned. Okay, and it is recently used, so we will not find any issue with the material management periods. Okay, we do not have to close or open any period for our training purpose. It is using the current period. All right. Now, if this is my overview screen, now if I go back and want to add one more material in the same transfer requirement, so I have to go back to the previous screen, which is my input list. Okay, and if you come to the input list, we can see item number is starting from 2. Okay, item number is starting from 2. So here we'll be keep on adding all the material number, and the corresponding serial number will be disappearing, and it will appear in this icon, item overview. Okay, so we'll be keep doing back and forth these two, item overview, input list, like this. Okay, let me know guys if you have any queries. Okay, any kind of a special stock category we can give here stock category, special stock. Okay, the stock category. So we can create the transfer requirement accordingly. Now I will just save this transfer requirement. Okay, transfer requirement number 12 is created. Now if we come back to the report, LB10 report we saw already. Okay, storage type specific transfer requirement if want to display, we have to come to LB10 report. Now I want to check for a particular material, so we have to come to the T code LB11, LB11. This is another report which will give you the transfer requirement specific to a material. If I wanted to check how many transfer requirement for a material, then this is a report LB11. Okay, here you have the option of plant and the soil location. Even if you don't give plant and the soil location, it will give you the transfer requirement for that particular material in all the plant respective storage location. Okay. So we can see here we have transfer requirement number generated, number 12. Okay. This is recently we have just generated with the requirement quantity 2. Okay. So sorry, this is the internal requirement number which we have given 2, and the quantity is here, TR quantity 50 pieces. All right. Now this is the manual TR that we have created. Manually we have created the TR, right? And if you want,
where you are giving a good receipt reference to this TR.
Good receipt reference to this TR. That will be our automatic, the next exercise. Okay. This one is
For
manual.
Manual TR, we don't have a linkage between good receipt.
Exactly. Manual TR, we do not have a reference. So that's why I said generally manual TR is for those transfer requirement which do not have any reference. But in case if it is SD reference or MM reference or PP reference, okay, PP module, SD module, or MM module reference, then it will those corresponding movement types, movement type, because 101 will MM, 601 is generally for SD, customer goods issue. 201 is generally for order. But let's take an example of 201, which is against the cost center. 201, if we have 20 movement types, we have two kind of a issue, right? Issue to the production order that will go to the PP. There you do not have any manual TR. And 201K, which is goods issue against the cost center. Okay. So in this case, your movement type 201 should have manual TR allowed also, because against the cost center, we do not have any reference. In that case, 201, we have to enable this. Now, what I did for my training purpose, I enabled 101 also. That without reference also, I can create a transfer requirement in my WM module directly. And 101 will also have automatic generation. And where we have that, we saw that setting last time, where we saw the IM movement type and the WM movement type linkage. Okay, there we have the automatic TR creation setting X. Okay, I will show that setting again, and let's do that exercise. Let's create a purchase order and the good receipt, and then we'll have a look. Good receipt, why good receipt? Because good receipt is the only document which will create the movement type 101 in IM, inventory management. Okay. So manual setting you saw in the activities. Okay, in SPRO, we'll come to the interfaces. Let's have a look at the automatic TR creation setting also. Okay. Inventory management. Here also we have defined movement types. LEWM interfaces. Okay. LEWM interfaces. So this was the linkage. Okay. 1012 101. And we can see this flag. Okay. This flag is for TR automatic creation. Okay. You see this flag is your TR auto creation. If we enable this X, then when we trigger this 101 in inventory management, okay, with with good receipt document, then what will happen? It will create a transfer requirement automatically in WM. So let's do that this exercise also. So I showed you both. I'm showing you both the settings where we have to enable the manual one, where we have to enable the automatic one. Okay, and how to execute that also. LB01 we did for manual creation. Now let's create a purchase order and the good receipt. Okay. Give me just 1 minute. Okay. Let me 21N. I created a supplier number 9. Okay. So the same element you guys can also use same 1710 purchase or company code and all. Okay. Only thing that for 1710 you just have to create your own storage location. That's it. Material number is 94. Let's take the PO quantity 25 pieces. Okay. Plant is 1710. Our storage location is 176Q. Right. Enter the currency. Okay, all our warnings. Now save this. So this is my purchase order number created. 62 multiple zeros, then 102. Okay, let's go and create the Migo. Okay, all right. Now have a look here. This is your LEWM. Okay, one more tab, LEWM. This generally doesn't come if you do not have warehouse management activated for my storage location. But for my storage location 176Q, we have assigned our warehouse ZWM. Okay, and we can read here the put away quantity is put away is a placement of stock. Okay, put away means the placement of stock in the warehouse inbound. Okay, inbound put away or the placement of stock is called put away. Okay, if you do not want a transfer requirement to be automatically created, or if you want to stop for this particular transaction, okay, for this particular good receipt, you have this flag here. You can see here, no transfer requirement. Okay, if I already created a transfer requirement manually, okay, if let's say the business scenario where I have enabled the 101 manual TR creation flag and I created manual TR also. In that case, I want to stop the automatic one for this particular transaction. So this is the flag, no automatic TR. Then what will happen? System will just place the Migo. Okay, system will just place the Migo for my storage location 176Q. But it will not generate any transfer requirement to WM. All right, this is the flag. Okay, if this is just a business scenario. All right, that if business has created the manual TR, in that case, that particular transaction you do not need. So you can advise business to use this flag. And if I do not enable this flag, then what will happen? This GR will trigger the transfer requirement. Okay, this GR is going to trigger the transfer requirement. So let's have a look. Item okay, check. Okay, now post this. Okay, GR is posted. Let's have a look at the inventory also. I mean MMBE transaction for the stock check. Okay, right. Now you can see here, it is just 26 pieces. Okay, it is just 26 pieces. And if I look at the material movements, okay, the last transaction is 21 8. Okay, one is 25 pieces, which is just now we did, right? Just now we created this Migo. So our inventory has been updated with 25 pieces, 176Q at the storage location level. This inventory is at the storage location level. Okay. Now we'll come and have a look at the report. Again, same /NLB11 report. Okay, so you can see this requirement number, this TR number. This is a requirement number. This is the internal number generated, and this is our TR number. Okay, this is the requirement number. Come back. This is my TR number. Okay, this is my TR number with movement type 101. Okay, for how much items? We have 25 pieces. Okay, you can see 25 pieces, right? And you can see here, good receipt for purchase order, and this kind of a requirement number if you see. Okay. Okay. So you can see this kind of a long requirement number if you see, it means it is created by the system. Okay. All right. Let me know if any queries are there. Now I have created two transfer requirement. One is 50 pieces, which is I created manually in LB01. Another is 25 pieces, which I created in Migo transaction, the automatic one. And both the settings also I showed you. Okay. The manual setting is in activities SPRO. Okay. Activities SPRO. And the second one is in IM WM movement type linkage. All right. Let me know if any queries are there. So you guys have to do this exercise. You guys have to create the transfer requirement in LB01 and the good receipt 101 also. Okay, good receipt 101 too. Now, in this case, we have to understand one thing, that what kind of a master data you want. Okay, so you guys can refer this recording and can use the same master data. Okay, you guys can use same master data. Okay, supplier number 9, material number 94. Only thing is that you guys have to extend the material number 94 for your storage location. That's it. Okay, supplier, etc. No need to make any settings. All right, give me just 1 minute. All right. Now what's the next step? The next step is we need to perform the actual movement. Okay, actual movement, because this is just a transfer requirement, or we can call it as a planning document or as a reference document. Okay, as a reference document to perform the actual movement, but the actual movement will be performed using the transfer order. All right, transfer order. So let's go and discuss about the transfer order. Posting change will take it after transfer order. All right. Now, the transfer order requirements contain the information about the planned movements of stock in the warehouse. Okay. So since we know the transfer requirement is, we did a kind of a planning or kind of a reference document we have created in the warehouse to move the stock. Okay. And we saw an example where we are moving the stock inbound, put away, okay, in the warehouse. Right? We saw for the put away. Now, after the transfer requirement, we have to actually do the execution. Okay. And for doing the actual execution, we need the transfer order. Okay. So it is about the planned movement of the stock in the warehouse. Planned movement is transfer requirement. It will take the reference from the transfer requirement. The corresponding transfer order contains information need to carry out the movement. As I told you, transfer order is the actual movement which will be happening in the warehouse. Transfer requirement is just a planning. Okay. All right. The physical movement of the specific quantity of the material from one place to the another place will be happening via transfer order. And this transfer order, what kind of a movement we'll see? We'll have a look at the put away. Put away is the placement of the stock. Then we'll have a look at the picking, which is the stock removal. Okay. So we'll find different words here. The picking, put away, stock removal. Okay. A lot of different terminology we have to understand. Posting change. Okay. Physical inventory. Okay. And for the repacking, packing purpose also in the work center. All right. Now, as we know, we have seen in the transfer requirement, right? In the transfer requirement, if I open any transfer requirement, okay, if you just display this, what exactly we are looking at? We are looking at this movement type. This is your warehouse order, WM movement type. Okay, it is not the IM movement type. It is a WM movement type. Internally generated requirement number. And there you see the 902. Now, does anyone remember from where this 902 is coming? This is source storage type. Where yeah.
Inbound. Yeah.
No, this 902. What is this 902? First of all,
For staging.
Staging, yeah.
GR staging area. From where it is coming? It is coming from movement type only. Okay. Where we have defined the movement type. If I take you back, the defined movement type. Where defined movement type you have in two places, interfaces and activity. The actual movement type we are defining in activities. In interfaces, we are just connecting it with the IM. So let's go to the activities and define movement type. As of now, I'll just show for the any warehouse. Okay. 101 movement type. Look here, 902 is connected. GR staging area. So the movement system understand, okay, it's a 101 WM movement type. Automatically it propose source storage type is GR staging area. The first staging area is your GR staging area. Okay, this is what we saw in the picture. 1 minute. Let me open that picture also. This picture. Okay. This is your inbound. The GR. It is happening with what kind of a movement type? It is your 101. It is your 101. Okay, 101. From 101, system will identify 902. From what configuration? From this defined movement type configuration. Okay, so that's what we saw in the TR transfer requirement also, that 101, and it is showing this 902. This coming from defined movement type. Okay, then you have the material number, plant and the store location combination. This we gave. This is coming from your purchase order. Okay, or the good asset document, plant and the store location combination and the quantity. All right. Then if you come to the header data, the similar, here you can see the GR number. The GR number we can see here. Okay, the good asset number. All right. And this is your IM movement type. This 101 is your IM movement type. All right. Okay. And so whatever the transfer requirement is showing, it is showing majorly the data from IM. It is not showing where the actual movement will be happening in the warehouse. It is showing you the receiving, which is 902 storage type only. Okay. But from 902, where it should place, it will be coming to the high rack. Okay. So from 902 onwards, from where it should go, that will be happening based on the transfer order. So in transfer order, you will have both your source bin and your destination, source and destination. Transfer order need one source and one destination to carrying out the movement. In transfer requirement, you doesn't have any source and destination. You have 902, which is your interim storage area. 902 is also a storage type. Okay, it has only source storage type. It doesn't have any destination. So transfer requirement will have source or destination. Why it is source right now? Because we are doing 101. The moment we'll do 601, this will become destination storage type. Okay. When we'll come to the 601 also. That time you guys observe that currently in my TR, it is source storage type 902. For 601, it will be destination storage type 910. So same configuration. If you come and have a look at your 601 movement type, you can see here destination storage type. So if you create a transfer requirement with 601, then system will show you only destination storage type. So in short, transfer requirement, whether it's an inbound will show you 902, outbound will show you 910. Okay, or 916, whatever you assign here. Okay. So in short, transfer requirement is showing either source storage type or the destination storage type. It doesn't give you both source and destination. But in the transfer order, you need both. In the transfer order, you need the source storage type and the destination storage type, because in the transfer order, we'll be moving from source to destination. Transfer requirement is not for moving. Okay, that's why in the transfer requirement, you do not have both source and destination. In transfer requirement, you have either source or destination. Okay, but not both. Right? For inbound, you will have source. For outbound means outbound movement types. Inbound movement type is a 101. Outbound movement type is 601. So in 101 inbound, you will have source storage type. Outbound 601, you will have destination storage type, but not both. Okay, because transfer requirement is not a document where we are doing the movement from one place to another place. What document that is? That is our transfer order. Okay, that is our transfer order. So now you can read this PPT. You guys can understand. Transfer order contains the necessary information planning the goods movement. Okay, It has the header information, several other item information. Important here is it has source, storage bin, and the destination also. It has one source and one destination. This is important. This is the difference between the technical difference. If you see, this is a technical difference between transfer requirement and transfer order. Okay, when I say technical means SAP, how SAP has designed it. Okay, and if you talk about the business language, then transfer requirement is just a planning. Okay, just a planning of the stock, and transfer order is the movement of the stock. That's it. All right. And if you talk about from the SAP design, the transfer requirement have either source or the destination storage type. The transfer order will have both source and the destination. Okay. All right. In case of returns, yeah, it will have the return storage bin also. Okay. Return, if you just have a look at this movement type, okay, you have three things here: source, destination, and return. So return is again a return wherever you have the return related transfer requirement. Okay, vendor returns or the customer returns. If those returns are coming to the warehouse, then this storage type will be used. How to handle the transfer requirement for returns. This is again a temporary return storage type. Just like it is not a staging area. Okay, staging is the process which is done before loading and unloading. Okay, return is another temporary area, but not the staging. Okay, so in the return related movement types, you will find this return storage type in the transfer requirement. Okay, all right. So it will have either source or destination or return storage type. Okay, transfer order header and the item. Okay, PO creation with transfer requirement. So as I said, transfer order we will be creating with reference to the transfer requirement. Okay, which is moving stock from one location to another storage location. This is the example where we will be creating transfer order manually. Manually in the system we'll be creating. Okay. Another is TR generated system automatically create a TO number. Now this is again we have to make the SPRO setting based on what system. The moment you create the TR, automatically TO will be created in the system. Okay. So we'll have a look at these two example and two exercises also. Okay, guys, let's start. So, yeah, we were discussing about TO generation with the reference to the transfer requirement manually. Okay, and TO generation automatically whenever the transfer requirement is generated, automatically the TO will also generate. Okay, now let's observe the transfer requirement that we have just now created. Okay, this is one of the transfer requirement number, which is against the good receipt number. Okay, and this is the good receipt movement type. We have used 101, and you can see there is one more flag here, auto TO creation, and this flag is disabled. From where this flag will be replicating? This flag will be replicating from SPRO configuration. Okay, and in the SPRO configuration, this automatic TO creation, this flag is disabled. Okay, since this flag is disabled, so that's why this TR doesn't result or doesn't trigger any auto TO transfer order creation. Okay, it doesn't trigger any auto transfer order creation. Currently, will not do this transfer order because, as I said, the transfer order will take the source and the destination. Source you will have here. Okay, source is your 902. But what is destination? Where it should keep in the high rack? That we doesn't know. That for which we have further dependent configuration, the prerequisite configuration also. We have to enable the storage type search. So like what kind of a strategy, what kind of a storage type search that we have to configure. Then only this automatic TO creation will make sense. Okay, right? Then the system will, the moment you create the TR, it will take the 902 from 902 to the high rack. Okay, so but in the high rack, which bin, which storage type, which bin, that will be the automatically the system will need a kind of a mechanism or kind of a programming. So that programming is in our SPRO configuration. So that is our storage type strategies. Okay, or storage type bin search. So those will be guiding the system where we should place this particular stock or the material. Okay, then whatever we discuss, right, add to existing stock, fixed bin, all of these will be coming in the picture. All those strategies will be coming in the picture for automatic TO creation. Otherwise, your TO will be, the system will try to create the TO, but it will go into error because system will have the source 902, but destination it will not be able to find out anything. All right. Okay. And even if it is TO is creating, it will be creating with a blank destination. Okay. So automatic TO creation will take it after. We'll discuss the strategies and the storage type search and everything. All right. So currently what we'll do, we will create a manual transfer order creation. So we have a transfer requirement. This is a TR number that is triggered by a good receipt. This is our good receipt number. Okay. And movement type, inventory movement type 101. Okay, inventory movement type. This is your inventory movement type. And where is the WM movement type? Here on the left side. Okay, on the right side, just under the good receipt number. So currently you can see only 101. You will find a lot of other movement type also. We are talking about the purchases only. Okay, you will find a lot of other good receipt movement type also. Okay, let's take an example. Okay, other good receipt movement type also. Okay, for example, it is coming from the production. Okay, or it is without any reference or storage plant to plant movement. So that time the movement type will be different. So this is on the right side, this is your IM movement types. And on the left side here on the top is you have the linked WM movement type. Okay. Now with this TR number 13, let's go and create one transfer order. Okay. So use the T code LT04. LT04. Okay, give here your warehouse number, ZWM, and the TR number, transfer requirement number 13. Okay, then enter. Okay, the moment you enter, you will find this transfer order screen. This is your transfer order screen. Okay, transfer order screen, in which you can see here plant and the storage location. Plant and the storage location. Then you have the movement type. You have the source. Okay, 902, your GR staging area. All right. And this is a requirement number, internally generated. It's not a TR number. TR number was 13. All right. Then you have the quantity. How many pieces? Stock placement quantity 25 pieces. If you want to modify, you can modify here. All right. Then you have to click on generate next material. So it will create this line item here. When you click on this generate next material, what will happen? The system will try to search from this source bin, what will be the destination bin. Okay, when you click this button. Okay, generate next material. So you can see here, I click this generate next material, system is taking you to the next screen now. And it is giving some kind of error. Why? Because if you see, I'm highlighting now, this is your source type 902. But destination, you are not able to find out. Okay, destination, you are not able to find out. Okay. All right. Okay. So you can see here, system is not able to find out any destination because same thing. System is not able to find out because for finding out, we need to configure the strategies, search strategies. How the system will find which storage type, which storage bin it has to place. That is your, okay, put away strategies. Okay. Fixed bin strategy, addition to existing strategy, storage type, search activation we have to do. Okay, bin search activation we have to do. So other that configuration if we do, system will automatically will give you the destination here. Currently, what we'll do, manually we'll give one destination. So data for storage type search is not defined. Yeah, the system is telling you this error. Storage type search is not defined. Storage type search. Okay, so this their searching configuration we have to configure, then only the system will give us. So currently what we'll do, we'll just put a manual. Manually we'll take our high rack, our fast moving section, and we'll take any bin. We'll take any bin. We have TCS 01A. I'll give one more bin. So how to check which bin to give? You can simply come and have a look in LS26, or you can come to LT03, sorry, LS03, and you can simply keep your storage type, which is high rack, and how many storage bin we have created. If you guys remember that, and so many bins with this pattern TCS 01A2, we have created these bins, right? In which first flag you can see this is not empty. Okay, this is the empty flag, but for the first bin, I've already placed the stock. Okay, I have already placed the stock. All right. Now, what I'll do, I'll take another bin. This is empty. The empty flag is on. So I will take this bin 01B. Okay, I will take this bin 01B because against which the empty flag is on. Okay. Now, copy this bin and keep it in the transfer order. Where it has gone, create transfer order. Yeah, this is the one. Let me come back again. This is the one. 001. Okay. I pasted here myself. Now you see, the moment I enter, it took me to the another screen. Okay. This is showing under the processed item. What do we mean by the processed item? That system has already find out the destination where to keep, because we have manually put the destination, the bin number, the storage type section, everything we have put manually. Okay. Right. So that's why the system is showing this as a process item with the source and destination find out already. Okay. Now what do we have to do? We have to save this. Okay. Transfer order is saved now. Let's go and display this transfer order. System is very slow today. Okay. So we can see here. This is our transfer order. In the transfer orders, so the major thing I told you, you will have both. You will have the source and the destination. Source is coming from your transfer requirement because that transfer requirement is inbound, coming from good receipt. If it would have been a goods issue transfer requirement, then it would have been opposite. The destination would have come from your transfer requirement. And at that time, system will search for the source because it's a picking, right? That time it is a picking then. Right now, we are not doing picking, we are doing placement. It's a good receipt. So source we have 902 from our movement type 101. Okay. And this destination we have, this destination we key in manually. Manually we have key in this destination. All right. In your transfer requirement, you have either source or destination. Transfer order, you have both. And if you have a look at this red flag, so it is not an error. It's a message that no confirmation has taken place. It means the movement from this source to this destination is planned now. Transfer order is this source to this destination. This is the system proposal. System will find out the destination and system will give this destination in the transfer order. But if you want to change, if the business want to change manually, they can change this destination. They can edit, come to the change mode, and they can change this destination. All right. So this transfer order is source to destination. We have planned this goods movement, and now we are doing execution. That execution, that actual movement, when this actual movement is done, okay, when in the warehouse, the stock moved from 902 GR staging area to rack. Okay. If we have a look at this diagram, okay, and suppose here I have a rack. Okay, this is my rack number, rack 001. This is my high rack. Okay, this is the high rack. All right, this is my high rack. Now for this high rack, okay, what we are doing, the transfer order, your stock is in the 902 and destination is high rack. When the actual stock move in the warehouse from 902 to 001, okay, actual movement has taken place. After that, what we have to do, we have to make the confirmation, transfer order confirmation. We have to confirm this transfer order. Okay, transfer order will give us source and destination, but once that movement, the actual movement is done, we have to confirm this transfer order. So this red icon is showing you that no confirmation has taken place. It means transfer order is there. We can still cancel this transfer order. If you want to cancel, okay, then we can come here and we can cancel this transfer order. Okay, if you want to change anything, we can change this transfer order. Okay, but the changing is again, it is you have to perform the cancellation, then you have to recreate. You can see here there's no change flag is available. Okay, there's no change option available. You have to cancel the transfer order and have to recreate. If you know about SD billing invoices, okay. Okay, if it is already post to accounting, we have to cancel and we have to repost. Similarly, if transfer order is created and if the business want to modify the destination, their system will propose its destination based on the such criteria. If business want to modify, they want to replace their destination. How to make that changes? It is not directly edit option. It is we have to cancel this transfer order first. Okay, and we have to recreate. So while recreating, like I give the manual destination, business will also follow the same thing. Business will give them manually the destination. Okay. So transfer orders change means cancellation of transfer order and recreation of transfer order. with the change destination or change quantity, whatever. All right. So now we are assuming that goods movement is taken place from 902, which is our GR staging area, to 001, which is our high rack, and this bin. Okay, so what we have to do now at this situation, what is the, let's have a look at the stock situation also. So for checking the stock in warehouse, you have to use the T code LS26. Okay, it is LS26. This is a T code we have to use to check the stock in warehouse, LS26. Now you have a look at this. This is also very interesting. Okay, checking the stock. At this moment, we have just created the transfer order. We have yet not confirmed. We have just created the transfer order. So when we have created the transfer order, you can see here in this pink lines, you have 001 is your high rack. Okay. In high rack, if you come and have a look at this stock, 25 pieces, it is the stock for put away. Stock for put away means it's a planned put away. It is still in transfer order. Similarly, have a look at this 902 pink line, under which you can see 25 pieces in the picked quantity. Okay. You just have to read the pink lines, not the yellow one. Yellow one is a total, the summation, the summary, because you will have a lot of entries here, lot of material. So yellow is just the summation. You just have to read under the pink line. Under the pink line, for 001 rack, material number 94, under put away 25 pieces. And for 902, same material 94 is making an entry in picking 25 pieces. Okay. And if you come here, stock for put away and stock for picking is 25 pieces. All right. This is a situation when we have just created the transfer order. We yet not confirmed. The actual movement has not taken place. So at that time, system will show you in these two columns, stock for put away and the picked. From where it is getting picked? It is getting picked from 902. It is getting picked from 902. Okay, so that's why system is showing in the pick 25 pieces. And where it is getting placed? In 001. So you again, the pink line, just focus. Where it is getting placed? In the 001 rack, 25 pieces. Okay, 25 pieces for put away. 25 pieces for put away. 1 minute. Give me this one. Okay. Again. Okay. So if I take you to the Excel sheet, what we are doing, we have created the transfer order. In the transfer order, what is our source? It is 902. And what is our destination? Destination is our high rack, 001. And if I'm checking the stock situation, okay, if I'm checking the stock, okay, in LS26 T code, at this moment, when we have just created the TO, how the system is showing? In 902, it will show in the pick column, pick quantity column. In the destination, you can see here, there are 3 columns, right? Available stock column, stock for put away, and the pick quantity. Okay. So pick column, put away column, and available stock. Okay, I used to call this like pick, put away, and available stock. So in the pick column, you will find here in the source and destination 001 in the put away column. Okay, in the put away column. All right. Here. How much quantity we have created for the TO? 25 quantity, 25 pieces. Okay. So in the pick, here it will show 25 pieces. And the destination in the put away, it will show 25 pieces. Got it? All right. This is the situation when we have just created the TO. And there is one more column, available quantity. Available quantity for 902 and 001. Just observe. In the available stock for 001, in the high rack, you have just one piece. 902 available is 0. Okay, 902 available is 0. So it means this is already, only one stock is already available, means it is placed in the high rack. Rest, whatever you see in put away in the pick quantity, right? This is an in transit stock. In transit. It is getting picked from 902 gear staging area and it is going to high rack. Okay, it is going to high rack, but it is still not placed. The moment when the goods, okay, so this is the situation when we have just created the TO. So created the TO will tell you that the stock is still in transit from 902 to 001. Okay, this is your TO creation. You have to understand the stock situation also, especially because we have 3 columns, right? We can put away these 2 columns are used for showing that this transfer order is still open. Okay, it is still not confirmed. So it means the stock is still in transit from one storage source to destination. From source to destination, the stock is in transit. So these 2 columns it will show. It is moving from source to destination. So the source column it will show in the pick column. In the destination it will show in the put away column. Okay. Now, the moment we will do the TO confirmation. TO confirmation, what does it mean? TO confirmation means the stock has been moved. Okay. It is not in transit. The stock is moved now. Okay. Stock is placed on high rack. Okay. Stock is physically placed on the high rack. Okay. The moment the stock is actually placed on the high rack, we do the TO confirmation. We will do the TO confirmation. Okay. We'll do the TO confirmation. All right. All right. When we do the TO confirmation, then what will happen? The stock situation. At that time, this pick will be 0 because it is picked. Put away will be 0. The stock will be appearing in available stock. One more column was there, right? Available stock. Okay, available quantity or available stock. There it will show as a 25 pieces added. 25 pieces like this. Okay, it will show under the available stock. 25 pieces. Okay, now you see the moment your transfer order is created, transfer order is open. The system will understand it. The stock is in transit from 902 to 001. So you will find the entry in both the source and destination. Picking column for the source, destination, put away column. But when the TO confirm, it means the stock has been placed. Both the pick and the put away will become 0. Column will become 0, and stock will show in the available stock. Where? In the destination. In the destination column. Okay. In the destination, it will show in the available stock. Let me know if you have any question understanding this. Okay. So now if you have a look at this picture. Oh, always read this pink line. 001 situation is one stock is unavailable and put away transit put away. And if you look at this 902, it is picking. It is getting picked. So basically it is getting picked from here and it is getting placed from here. So system will show the entry both. So these two columns that you see, right, pick and the put away. These column will be, if you find any values here, it means this is the stock for open transfer order. It means the system will understand these are the stock in transit from your source to destination. So these two columns are showing if you see any entries or any values in these two columns. So that much quantity is in your transit, moving from one source to destination. That quantity correspond to open transfer order. Some transfer order will be open in the system if you see any value in these two columns. Some transfer order are open in the system. Okay. All right. If you see, if I just double click here on this white line, it will show me. Okay. It will show me the entire situation. That this what bin it will, how many bins this stock will be. All right. Okay. And this is the put away, and this is the actual available stock 1 and 0. So if you just keep on adding, it will show the corresponding GR. Okay. So you have to come here and you have to explore this, right? Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll just confirm this. But the moment I'll confirm, this 25 pieces from the put away and the pick will be disappear. It is going to add in the destination in the high rack available stock. Okay. Because as I said, this stock for put away and pick quantity, this column is showing open transfer order. Because my transfer order is open, so you can see the 25 pieces entry here. Now I'll confirm my transfer order. To confirm transfer order, in the same T code LT04 only, you can do the confirmation also. Okay. Click it here and confirm transfer order. Okay. Then just hit enter. Then click here, confirm internally. Okay, click this. All right. That's it. System will show you the destination bin, and we are confirming this transfer order now. Okay, this destination bin. Now save this. Transfer order confirm. Now let's get back to the stock. Enter. Now you can see here. There is no quantity in the stock put away and the pick quantity column. It means there is no open transfer order in the system. All transfer order are confirmed. All transfer order are confirmed or cancelled. It means there is no open transfer order. Simple. Okay. So transfer order will have status open, cancel, or confirm. Okay. If it is open, you will find quantity appearing in stock for put away column or the pick quantity. Right. Now you can see it is only high rack it is showing now 001. 902 has disappeared. Because 902 was a GR staging area, our source. Obviously, the stock has moved to the destination. So in the destination available stock, it is showing 26 pieces. Same what we have discussed in the Excel sheet. In the destination available stock, it will add 25 pieces. Since one stock was already available there, so it has added. Now, if you wanted to see how many entries, how many good assets for this 26 pieces, you can just double click here. So it will show you one piece. If you just click On the one, it will show you the GR number for that one piece. Okay, from this GR number, you can again track the purchase order number. So this is your quant that we are talking about, right? I told you in the quant we have GR date and time. So this is your quant which has created. Okay, this is your quant. Quant number is 3. Okay, it is indivisible. Now, another thing is another GR, another bin. There is a quant number 7. Okay, and this quant also has the GR date and time. Okay, all right. So this way you can navigate this stock also. Okay, when you click on the stock, how the stock will be appear. All right, let me know if any queries are there. Okay, so hope you guys it is clear to you guys now. A kind of a knowledge check. Okay, knowledge check. Can anyone tell me when we have this stock? So you can see this LS26 3 column, stock for put away, and this pick quantity column. If I have one pieces in both the column, okay, what does that mean?
TO is yet to be created.
TO is open.
TO is create. Yeah, open. TO is created, open.
With one quantity. Okay. And one more thing, do we always have this pick quantity and put away quantity value should match? These in LS26, this put away column and the pick column, we saw, right, 20-25 pieces. So is it always like the value should match?
No, there can be a partial TO.
Even for the partial TO, the source, what is this? It is source and destination. So what you are doing? You are doing one value you are adding in pick column, another value you are adding in put away column, but for the same TO. So this quantity, this value will always match. Okay, value is always match, right? Again, if I take you to the Excel sheet, try to have a look at this. Your TO is open. So what you are doing, it's in transit from 902 to 001. So what we did, we added one entry in pick column, we added one entry in put away column. Okay, it will always match. Okay. Okay. Now, another thing. This TO we have created manually, right? With reference to what? How this TO has been created manually? Did we take any reference? How we created this transfer order? From where it came?
Transfer requirements, reference of transfer.
It came from reference of transfer requirement. And from where this transfer requirement came?
From GR.
From GR. Yeah. We did the GR, right? 101 MIGO.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the entire chain. Now you guys have understood. Okay. We did the GR. We created the transfer requirement. We created the transfer order. And we confirmed the transfer order. Okay. And meanwhile, we also have a look at the situation at the time of GR in MMBE, in ERP. There is a storage location 176Q. There also I showed you the stock. How much stock was there? 26 pieces, right? So if you go and have a look at the stock situation in here, this This was this. So this is at the time of Migo only, the system will post it that this is a storage location 176Q. Again, this storage location only you have mapped your warehouse number, right? Okay. So now the question should come in your mind that is this a real-time inventory? Then this is not the real-time inventory. When you have warehouse, so your MMBE for that particular storage location, because this storage location 176SQ. Okay, this storage location 176Q. This is WM managed. I have assigned the warehouse number. So obviously this inventory is not the real-time inventory, because the moment I am doing the Migo, it is showing I made the inventory of 25 pieces. Stock has been added, 25 pieces. Got it? But actually the stock is still at the GR staging area, where the stock was. When we did this everything, but where the stock was. So stock was here in 902 GR staging area. It is still has not, added on the rack. It is still not placed on the rack. It was still there 902. But how the stock is appearing in MMBE? The stock will appear in MMBE like the stock is already placed in the inventory, 26 pieces. So your MMBE inventory is not real time when you have WM managed storage locations. What do you mean by WM managed storage location? The storage location where you have assigned the WM number, warehouse number. All right. Got it? So where is the real-time inventory? Where is the real-time inventory? What is the T code to check the real-time inventory in warehouse? Anyone remember? What is the T code to remember to check the inventory? Stock overview in warehouse. The T code is LS26. LS26. Okay. LS26. So your LS26, this is your real-time inventory. Now the question should come in your mind. In MMBE, I can see the stock. Suppose I want to sell the stock to the customer from this MMBE. Can I make it? Obviously, even if you do the picking for the stock, okay, for sales and distribution for SD module, if you want to sell to the customer from MMBE, it means you want to do the 601. You want to do the picking in 601 from MMBE. So eventually that 601 will also trigger WM. Okay. So your MMBE inventory is very tightly integrated with your WM. Okay. So whatever you do in the WM, okay, whatever you do in the WM, that inventory will update the MMBE inventory later for the picking scenario. I'm talking about the picking scenario. Okay. So we have to understand this. At the time of GR, okay, at the time of 101, what is happening? Your MMBE inventory, this is getting updated first. Your MMBE inventory is getting updated first. And after that, your LS26, okay, in your warehouse, LS26 inventory is updated. But in case of goods issue, it is opposite. In case of goods issue or outbound, your LS26, okay, this inventory will be updated first. It will be reduced first. Then your MMBE will be updated or reduced. Got it? Obviously. Okay, here, but why? Because what is happening? Here we are getting purchase order, doing GR. And at the time of GR only, we are updating the MMBE. we updated the MMBE. Then we created the transfer order, transfer requirement, the transfer order, and then we have updated the LS26. This is the flow for your inbound. Okay. And for the outbound you will have a sales order. There you have the outbound delivery, right? You will have the delivery outbound. And that outbound delivery will create the TR or TO in the background, transfer order, TR, TO. I'll keep it like TR, TO. Okay. That TR, TO will update the LS26 first. That TR, TO will update the LS26 first. Okay. When this LS26 is updated, then after your status in the delivery will be, it will update the status in the delivery status, it will update. Okay. And then after goods issue will be done, GI, PGI, post goods issue will be done. At this moment, your MMBE stock will be updated. So you can see the flow. So can we do same thing for inbound also? Yes. For the inbound also, you have inbound deliveries, right? So if your model is like PO, then you are creating inbound delivery, I delivery. Okay. Inbound delivery you are creating. All right. Inbound delivery you are creating. Inbound delivery. Then TR, TO. Again, same thing. It will update the LS26. And then it will update the inbound delivery status. That placement has been done. Put away status. No? Put away status. Get here. In the outbound, it will update the picking status. In the inbound delivery, it will update the put away status. The put away has been done. Then PGR. And that PGR will update the MMBE. So just observe this thing. How we want, how the business want. For outbound, anyhow, you will have only one situation. Outbound will always have this one situation where your warehouse inventory will be updated first. Then your MMBE inventory is getting updated. Okay. This you just have a look. In outbound, you have only one scenario. Your LS26 is getting updated first, then your MMBE stock is getting updated. But for your inbound, you have two scenarios. Inbound, if you follow this, then your MMBE will be updated first and then LS26. But if inbound, if you follow this delivery, okay, delivery model, then it will update the warehouse stock first and then MMBE. Now, as per the business need, what solution you give for the inbound, you can choose. Okay, what business want. So if I look from my point of view, then I will look for, or if I, from the business point of view, okay, then I will look for something where my warehouse should update first, then my MMBE stock should be updated. So I will always prefer the delivery model, inbound delivery and the outbound delivery. Okay. So that's why in EWM, in WM, anyhow, you have these two inbound. In EWM, everything starts from deliveries, inbound delivery and outbound delivery. There you do not have that first cycle, PO and then GR and then WM. No. Okay. This thing doesn't exist in EWM. In EWM, this thing doesn't exist in EWM. In EWM, everything starts from, okay. One minute. Okay. So in EWM, you doesn't have this highlighted cycle, PO and then GR, then WM. In EWM, everything starts from delivery, whether it's an inbound delivery or outbound delivery, but everything will start from delivery. Okay, but in WM, because this training is for WM, we have to understand that if PO and GR, your MMB is getting updated first, WM later. And WM is a real-time inventory. So ideally, my real-time inventory should get updated first, the WM inventory, then MMB inventory should be updated. Otherwise, it will be you won't be able to reconcile. It will always be giving a different picture if we follow this highlighted one, PO and then GR. Okay. So this scenario, you have to make a note. All right. All right. Let me know if any queries are there. Oh, this is clear to you guys. Okay. This is your first cycle inbound, outbound, and this is again inbound. Which solution you give it to the business in WM? Now you will have for inbound. All right. Now we saw the transfer order creation. Okay, is happening with the reference to manually we have created the transfer order. Okay. All right. And let's try. As of now, we do not have any destination or research strategy, and we have not configured anything. We have not activated any storage type search or the storage bin search. Okay. So let's do one thing. Let's create one exercise with automatic PO creation. Okay. Let's have a look at the setting. Okay. So you can see this automatic TO, where we have the setting in the movement type itself. Okay, in the movement type. So in movement type only, you have this automatic TO field. Okay, this automatic TO field. Okay, and just below you have confirmation also. Okay, automatic confirmation. If you want automatic TO and automatic confirmation also, look, automatic confirmation is not never advisable. Okay, because confirmation means the stock is moved. The moment the TO is created, TO creation means the source and the destination bin is found. But the confirmation means the stock is moved already. Okay. Now, take an example. TO is just kind of a task to your warehouse staff. Who will work on this transfer order? It will go to the warehouse staff only. Warehouse staff, they will be having a kind of a mobile device. In their mobile device, they will have a queue. Like you guys might have worked on the support tickets. Each of you will have a different queue, and in your queue, you will get a lot of tickets. Similarly, warehouse staff will have the queue. In that queue, they will receive the transfer orders. And every transfer order will have one particular material, their source, and the destination. Okay. So in what case we say transfer order to be confirmed automatically? In those cases where we do not want an extra step, the moment the transfer order is created in the system, okay, and we know that at the end of the day, we are already going to place all the stock already in the system. Okay. In those cases, the TO confirm, for example, the posting change. In case of posting change, we do not actually move the material from the stock. It is still there on the stock, on your racks. Okay, we are not moving the stock. So posting change means the moment you create the transfer order, confirm automatically. Okay, because you are not actually moving. But wherever we have the actual movement of the stock, okay, from source to destination, there we do not go for this TO automatic confirmation. Now this is the one of the business scenario I gave you. When you work with the warehouse, you will find a lot of business scenarios. So we can decide transfer order to be confirmed automatically or not. Because if it is confirmed, then we cannot make any changes. Okay. If it is confirmed, then we cannot make any changes. Okay. Then we cannot make any changes. We cannot cancel the transfer order. We cannot make any changes then. All right. All right. Okay. So as of now, we are not going to deal with the TO confirmation immediately. We will run one cycle for that. But what we'll do, we'll make this automatic TO. Automatic TO means the moment you create the transfer order, transfer requirement, automatically TO will also get created in the system. Okay. Oh, 1 second. I should show from outside. So here you can see just below the defined movement types, you have this set automatic TO creation for TRs. Okay. Just execute this. Come to this control data, automatic TO creation, control data. Okay. Add here your warehouse number. Okay. Then kind of an auto TO flag. But 1 second, this is for your background process, for your batch jobs. Okay, 1 minute. We do not want in the background processing. That setting was for the background job. Okay. Automatic TO creation using a background job. Okay. For the foreground, we have this setting where we have activated the TR, automatic TR creation, right? The same place. Same place, we have immediate TO creation also. Okay. Immediate TO creation. You can just set it as a X. Okay. Start transfer order creation in the background. Okay. Call up the transaction, create transfer order for material document. Okay. So these two are different. Huh? Start transfer order creation in the background. This is generally, which I showed you the previously I showed you one configuration, right? Immediate TO creation. That is for the background job. If you are doing with a background job. Okay. All right. And the another one is call up the transaction, create TO. So what it will do, the moment it will create the TR, it is going to call the transaction. So we'll have a look at the scenario. And the blankets do not initiate any TO creation. Okay. So we can have a look here. What T code in SAP they have given automatic. You can see here 201. 201 against the cost center, goods issue, production order. Okay, production component goods issue against the cost center. It is done automatic TO creation in the standard setting. I'm just showing you the standard setting. Okay, standard setting. What all movement type it has given? You can see in the standard transfer requirement, some of them are automatic created. Okay, anyway. So let's do one thing. Let's make the setting immediate TO creation. Set up X. Okay. Why I am doing this particular entry only? Why not for others? Just you have to look at this also. B means this is for the purchase order. My goods movement is against the purchase order. B. Okay. My movement is against the purchase order. What next? This is a special stock your special stock. I'm not using any special stock, so it's a blank. No special movement indicator or no stock category, etc. So all the indicators are blank. Only B for the purchase order. So this is my required entry. So that for this entry, I'm doing X. I'm just doing a simple exercise. 101 of purchase order. Okay. 101 of purchase order. That's it. So let's save this. Enter. All right. Okay. Now let's go and create one purchase order. You can copy from the previous purchase order also. Where is it has gone? Purchase organization was 1710. Which one I have created? I think this is the one I have created today. Let me check. 21. Anyway, I'll create number 9 is my supplier. 1710. Material with the PO quantity. This time I'm just taking the quantity of 17 pieces. Do all the parameter. Right. Okay. Okay. X2, then multiple zeros. 103. Purchase order is created. Let's go and do the good receipt. Okay. So what we are expecting? We are expecting the transfer requirement when it will transfer to the WM, it should trigger the automatic transfer order. So two things, automatic transfer requirement and automatic transfer order. Okay. And both flags are at the same place in the SPRO configuration. This SPRO configuration. This first flag, you can read here, TR create. This first flag is TR create for X means automatic. Okay. Next is immediate TO creation, automatic TO. X. And in between that you have this for the posting change. We'll come to that posting change transfer requirement. Okay. Both the settings in one place for automatic TR and automatic purchase order, automatic transfer order. All right. So let's do the good receipt. Do the item check and then post. All right. Document is okay. Try to post. So you can see here what it does. It took me to transfer order screen directly. It took me to transfer order screen, but I enabled the foreground, not the background one. Okay. I enabled the foreground. So if you come back here, this X means it is automatic TO creation, but it will call the transaction. Okay. It will take you to the create TO transaction, LT04. But if you want to set up in the background, then you have to set up A here. Both are automatic, immediate TO creation. So it took me to the LT04. Okay. It took me to the LT04. What I have to do here, enter. Myself, I can now modify any quantity if you want to modify here in the selected quantity. Okay. So it is again upon the business requirement. What kind of design they want. While immediate TO creation or automatic TO creation, they want the automatic TO to be created in the background or in the foreground. If they need in the foreground, then the field value will be X. Okay. And if they need in the background, then the value that we have to set here is A. A we have to set. All right. Okay. So when we are in the foreground, it took me to the foreground transaction. We can, in the foreground, we can change the quantity of transfer. Okay. You can change, transfer requirement. Okay. All right. And here we can change the destination storage type also. If we keep it in the foreground. In the background is possible, first of all, when we have the strategies and everything configured. As of now, we don't have any strategies. So that's why I took the flag X for the foreground, because system is still have not searched any destination storage type. When I click on this generate TO item, system is going to search the hierarchy. Which hierarchy, which bin? So that we have not configured. That's why I kept in the foreground, so that I can manually give one bin. So let's click the generate TO item. Same thing, give this bin manually here, because we do not have any setup for the finding the bin automatically. When there's no strategy, no search sequence I have configured yet. So that's why I'm ending up in giving this manual. Even for the business. For the business, if the system has proposed some bin based on the search sequence, based on something, if system has find out the bin and business wanted to change that bin, they can do it here in the foreground. But in the background, it will be always the system will find out and it will be keep on creating the transfer order, the proposed bin. And once the TO is created, you cannot change it. If business want to change, they have to cancel and recreate that TO. All right. So I'm adding this bin manually in the foreground. It is done. That's it. It takes me back to the Migo transaction, and you can see the transfer order is created in the system. Okay, it took me to the Migo transaction, and transfer order is created in the system. Transfer order number 03. Okay. Okay. Now let's do one more thing. Let's see if we keep it A here. A. Okay, we'll change from X to A. We'll make it background. As of now, during Migo, it took us to the LT04 transaction, and in the foreground, I created all the bin, etc. I gave, and it created. Okay, it created the transfer order with my given bin. We know in the background we are going to get an error. Why? Because in the background, system will directly try to create the transfer order in the background. LT04 will run in the background. Then in that case, system will try to search for the destination bin. So the strategy and the search sequence is needed. We have not configured that. So system is going to end up in the error in the background. But still we'll have a look. Okay, what kind of error? Okay. All right. Let me set up A here. And let's have a look. We'll just simply copy this purchase order. I will try to see. So I'm posting the Migo for the new purchase order that we have created. And this time I changed the immediate TO setting to background. Okay, in the SPRO configuration, I changed the setting to background A. Let's go and post. You can see here, the material document is posted, but it has not given any transfer order number with that. Okay, it has not given any transfer order number along with that. If transfer order would have created, it will give you the transfer order also. Okay, so sorry. LT21, 1 minute. So now, okay. LTAP is the transaction for transfer order items. Okay. Oh, 1 second. I should have given the warehouse number. Simply come to LT3. Okay. All the open transfer order. Okay. Open transfer order. Let's have a look at all the open transfer order in my warehouse ZWM. Okay. Now you can see here, there is only one transfer order which is open. Okay. And this is, if you just click on this transfer order. So, okay. You can see here. the header data, click on the header data. The system is very slow today. Okay, now you can see here this material document number 243. And what is our recent material document number that we have created is 244. Okay, our recent material document number is 244. Okay, and the previous document number was, which we have created, the last TO that we saw in the open TO report is 243. Right? So it means we have the transfer order from our previous one, where we have took the flag X and we have created manually, and this is the bin we have given in the manual. But the next transaction where we kept background TO generate, it has not generated any TO, and it has not given any error also. It has posted the GR. Okay, it has posted the GR. It must have created the transfer requirement, but there is no TO generated. Okay, if you want to have a look at the transfer requirement, then that we can check. We can check in LB11. Okay, can have a look at this. The header data. Let's see. You can see here material document number 244. You can see. So this is our last material document that we wanted to have the TO to be created in the background. We saw in the report LT23, there is no open TO for this material document. For the previous material document, we can see the open TO available. But for this material document, we do not see any open TO, but we have the open TR number 15. It means the last example that we took, this last exercise, that we have posted the material document by keeping the transfer requirement automatic on, and transfer order is also on, but for the transfer order automatic, you kept in the background. And we know in the background, system wouldn't have find any bin, any destination bin on the high rack to place. So system has not given any error, but system is not successful to create the TO, but it has created this TR. Automatic TR is done successful till the TR step is done, but automatic TO, the system wouldn't create in the background because there is no storage bin search activated. Okay, we have not configured any storage type or any put away strategy, etc. Okay, so system is not capable to find the bin on its own. Okay, but in the previous example, it took us to the manual. It means automatically it took us to the LT04 transaction. It triggered the transfer order automatic only, but it took us to the LT04 so that we can put the bin ourselves, and we have created the transfer order. So both are the example of immediate TO. Okay, both are example of automatic or immediate TO only. Okay, but immediate TO in foreground or immediate TO in background, that we have to look at. All right. So this flag is now clear to you guys. That what is the meaning of, I showed the exercise for both the flag. For the flag X, it take you to the LT04 while creating Vigo, and for the flag A, it will not take you to the LT04. Rather than system will try to create the TO on its own in the background, and that will be successful only if you have the search strategies, search sequence in place, so that the system will be capable to find the bin itself. All right, we'll do this when we will set up this So next thing is we will be setting up all the storage type search and so that the system will search on its own all the bin based on the strategies and will try to place and pick the stock from. Okay. That time this automatic TO with value A, this field A, this flag A, it will work. Right? Okay. So let me know if you have any query understanding the immediate TO creation flag. Okay. Now next is the posting change notice. This we'll have a look at tomorrow. Okay. Today let's focus on the PO creation. Okay. All right. Now you can see here TO creation with a storage unit. So warehouse activity involve handling material with a storage unit like pallet containers. So since storage unit management we are not covering in this TOC, okay, but still as an overview, as per the PPTs, okay, you can see here the storage unit is just like a handling unit, right? Okay, there is a difference between handling unit and the storage unit, of course. Okay, like handling unit is giving the identification a number for your the carton box or whatever the packaging that we are giving. Okay, along with the dimension of each content or the product that we are packaging in that handling unit. But the storage unit is also like a handling unit. Okay, but it is specifically used for the pallet. In the storage unit, we also have just like the identification number like a handling unit. But in handling unit, we are just giving the product and how many product we are storing, like 2x2 carton, 4x4 carton, 6x6 carton, like that. Okay. Similarly, in this, but in the storage unit, we have something which is like a fixed one pallet. It doesn't have any dimensional. Like in handling unit, we have the dimension 2x2, 4x4. In storage unit, you doesn't have any kind of such dimension. It is just like a fixed. Majorly, it is used for pallet. Okay. All right. So when we transfer, so whenever we have a storage unit activated, at that time, if we are making this storage transfer order created in the system, so system will automatically propose what kind of a storage unit we have mapped for that particular material packaging type. Okay, like a pallet or container, whatever we have given, that it will come. Okay. Okay. PO creation with the material document. So this we have seen already. We have took, as of now, we just took one example. We took one example of inbound good receipt material document 101, and we have created one transfer order, transfer requirement, and then transfer order with that material document number 101. We'll also have a look at the 601 movement type for the outbound. Okay. All right. So in the inbound also, as I said in the WM, we have two cycles, right? This is a cycle that we have done. We have created the PO and that we have created the GR, then it created the transfer requirement, then TO. We yet to finish the inbound PO with respect to inbound delivery, how from the inbound delivery, how we are creating the transfer order, then we are eventually we are updating the warehouse inventory first, confirming the transfer order, and then after we are doing the PGR, okay, post good receipt, all right, in the system. All right. Basically, post good receipt is also automatically done in that case. Okay. So let's go and create one more inbound cycle with respect to inbound delivery. Okay. And if we have a look at this material document, we are creating the material document. So this is what we have to achieve, TO creation with the inbound delivery. So we will create an inbound delivery now. Okay. Purchase order, inbound delivery, and then it will go to transfer order to the warehouse directly. It will update the LS26 inventory by confirming the transfer order. And then it will come back to the delivery for the delivery status. TO creation in the background. This piece is again TO creation in the background. We saw already we have enabled a flag A for the TO creation in the background. That time we saw the TO creation in the background will not happen until unless we create the search, the storage type of storage bin search cost configuration. Okay, since we do not have the storage type search or the storage bin search configured, okay, so the background TO creation will not work in that scenario. Okay, we saw already. Okay, so if we want to do with the batch job, so same thing, we have to make this automatic TO creation this as a background setting. Okay, so the same T code I'll take you, define movement type, WM A. If you wanted to do with the background with the batch job, obviously batch job is just like a background, so it will follow the same configuration A. Okay. Along with that, we have to do one more configuration for the batch job creation. Okay, because it will be triggering with the batch job, not with the event. This flag is for immediate TO, but this is the moment we do the post, we will post the GR, it will trigger the immediate TO. But if you wanted to, because it's an event trigger then, not a batch job trigger. If you wanted to set up with a batch job, then that time we have a different configuration. I show you that configuration also, but that is possible to have this TO to be created in the background. Okay, so that means we'll have only transfer requirement created in the system. At that time, we will not keep this immediate TO on. Okay, we will not keep this immediate TO on. We will just keep immediate or automatic TR, so that if you are creating 100 POs in the day and 100 GRs in the day, so it is going to create 100 open TR. For all the open TR at the end of the day, we are creating in the transfer order. Okay, that is your batch job triggered. But the flag which this flag A, this flag is for not for the batch job. It is per GR document. The moment you post a GR, this flag A will be triggering a transfer order also. Okay, immediate transfer order. So it's an event trigger per document. It will trigger, not as a batch job. So for the batch job, we have different settings, different SPRO configuration. Okay. But we have to understand the business scenario. One business scenario where the business is saying the moment I'll post the GR, my transfer requirement and the transfer order should create automatically. That time you'll use this configuration. Another place where the business is saying that we will be keep on posting the GR, it should trigger the automatic TR, but no TO. The TO will be happening at the end of the day with a batch job. That time we have a separate configuration where at that time we'll disable this flag. First of all, immediate TO will not work. In that case, we'll disable this flag immediate TO if you want to set up with a batch job. Then you have to come back to the activities. There you have. Okay, in the activities, if you come and you come here under the activities, you have this setup automatic TO creation from here. So this is for your batch job. Okay, automatic TO creation. Here you will be setting up all the parameter, warehouse. Okay, automatic TO generation flag. So this flag also we have to configure first. Okay, this will be for your batch job. All right. We'll have a look at this later. Okay. If time permits, I'll show this exercise also. But as of now, I'm just giving you the walkthrough of the PPT along with the corresponding SPRO configuration. Confirming the transfer order. We have seen the confirming the transfer order, and what does it mean? When the actual movement has taken place, that is called the confirming the transfer order. Same thing we have discussed, and we perform the exercise also, okay, in the system. And we have looked at this PO confirmation, that this is the actual movement. The stock has been placed on high rack. It is placed, it is not in transit. PO creation is stock is in transit from source to destination, but the confirmation is placement is done or picking is done. All right. Okay. Confirming the transfer order. Canceling the transfer order. So in case, as I said, if transfer order has been created by mistake for the different quantity for that you wanted to pick or place, and if you want to change it, that change is not possible directly. We do not have any edit option in the transfer order. You have to cancel the transfer order and we have to recreate. Okay, we have to recreate. At the time of creation the transfer order, you have option to change the quantity. But the moment you save the transfer order and the number has been generated in the TO number, after that we cannot perform the edit. We have to cancel the transfer order and recreate. Okay. How to cancel the transfer order? Suppose if we have already one transfer order created in the system. Okay. How to check the transfer order created in the system? You have report LT23. Okay. You have a report LT23. It will give you all the open transfer order. We have one transfer order, number 3. Okay. We have one transfer order, number 3. All right. So for this transfer order, if you want to perform the cancellation, just click on cancel, then transfer order. If I perform the cancellation, let me perform the cancellation, cancel transfer order. So I'm going to cancel this transfer order, cancel. One item is cancel. You can see the footer message. One item is cancel. So it means now if this cancel, then what will happen? The TR which is corresponds to, which was referencing this transfer order. This transfer order was referencing one of the TR. That TR will again start appearing in my report, LB11 report, because that is for open TR, whatever the open TR. You can see. Okay. Earlier there was only one requirement with the reference. Now you can see two here. Because one of these was cancellation. Okay. Right. When you cancel the transfer order, this is the list of open TR. Obviously, the TR will open them. The moment you will create the transfer order against the referencing any TR number, so this TR number will disappear from this report. Okay. That TR will be status completed. Okay. So TR, then TO. Status we have to understand. If TR is open, it means no transfer order has been created. Once you create the transfer order, your TR will be completed and it will disappear from this list. If you cancel the transfer order, TR will be again in the open status. It will start appearing in this list again. Okay. So these two reports also you have to make a note. LB10, LB11, I'm showing you from the last class also. LB10, LB11. This is the LB11 report for your transfer requirement. For open transfer order, you have a LT23 report. LT23. All right. So if you want to, suppose if I can take this 14 or 15, there are two TR number, 14 or 15. Okay. I want to create an order. What T code shall I go? Anyone remember? What is the T code to create the transfer order with the reference to transfer requirement? Anyone? It is LT04. LT04. Give here your transfer requirement number 14 and 10. Generate next material. Give here the destination. manually I'm giving the destination and save. That's it. Transfer order is created against the transfer requirement number 14. So this transfer requirement will be now disappeared from the open transfer requirement list on B11. You can see here, earlier there were transfer requirement number 14 also was appearing. Now only 15 is appearing and 12 and 15. Earlier it was 12, 14, 15. But 14 I have used as a reference for my transfer order. So the 14 transfer requirement number 14 is now in complete status. So it will not appear in this list. So these are the open transfer requirement. Okay. So when if I cancel the transfer order again, that transfer requirement 14 will again come back in this list. Okay. This is about the cancellation of transfer order. Okay. So cancellation reverses the effect of TO, restoring the original status of the material. Right. All right. Now printing the transfer order will have a look at tomorrow. Printing and the posting change, etc. We'll have a look at tomorrow. Now all this transfer requirement and the transfer order getting created, because there is a number range configuration which I did. If I come back to the SPRO, under the master data, you can see here the number range. Just above the storage type, you have number ranges. Okay, in a one place, you can define the number ranges for transfer requirement, for transfer order, for quant, for posting change notice, for everything. I created for everything. It's very simple. You just give your warehouse number, okay, and give your number range, any number range that you want, internal number range. I created a similar number range for transfer order, transfer requirement, okay, then quant also you want, need to give it for the quant also, quant, okay, everything. You just keep on creating this, and eventually we have to assign this number range. Okay, assignment is here on the top button. Okay, if you come to this button, in one place you can assign the number ranges for all. Okay, one place you can assign the number range for your quant, transfer order, transfer requirement, posting change notice, okay, TR group, everything. If you use a storage unit, that also. All right, only one place to create the number range and to assign it. Until once you do this configuration, your transfer requirement TR, automatic TR, manual TR, TO, etc. It will not work. Okay, you have to give this number range. Okay. Assigning number range to the movement types. This number range I showed you, the same thing. Best practice for TO management. Regularly review the number utilization. Best practice is we just have to look at the open TO report. Okay, open TO. Okay, regularly review the TO number range for the utilization. Number ranges, obviously, it's a periodic activity that we should have a look at, because it is not the year specific, this TO creation. Okay, so the number range at the beginning only we can give something like a 99999 millions of record. Okay, if we do not want the yearly wise repetition. Now again, it's a business decision how they want the number range, year basis or what. Okay, because while maintaining the number range, you do not have the year option. It is not yearly. Okay, it's just a one time. Implement robust error handling for TO creation and confirmation. Now, robust error handling means if you know the SPRO configuration very well, it is error handling, simple, for TO creation and confirmation. All right. Okay. So the conclusion is the transfer order number range is a critical aspect. Obviously, number range is in every module, it's a critical aspect. Okay, proper configuration and the management TO number. Ensure efficient material movement and accurate inventory record. And here without number range, we can't proceed further. And the TO number means open TO report, LT23 report, or the open transfer requirement report. Okay, those report we should also have always have to look at, and the inventory. Inventory, I showed you guys how to read the inventory. Pick column, put away column will show your open TO. If there is a quantity appearing in the pick column and the put away, it means there is definitely open TO available in your warehouse. Okay, and if there is no, like at the year end when the audit is getting performed, at that time there should not be any open TO. Okay, there should not be any open TO for this particular year. Okay, for this particular year, so that for a particular year, your pick and the put away quantity column should be 0. Right? Okay, put away and pick quantity should be 0 for that particular year. All right. So we finish this transfer order concept also. Tomorrow we'll have a look at the outbound scenario for the transfer order. I'll show you the simple way. We'll take the inbound delivery on outbound delivery. Today we have done the inbound with the PO and the GR. Tomorrow we'll have the PO inbound delivery, PO sales order outbound delivery for the goods issued to the customer. Okay, then we'll go for the storage type search. Automatically system will search for the racks for placement or the picking. Okay. All right. Fine, guys. Then let's connect tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Okay.
Thank you for attending the session. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also feel free to ask your questions in the comment section below, and we will reply to them at the earliest.